What's going on, everyone? Francois here from Sony. Welcome back to another YouTube live stream. I'm joined here with another Sony expert. We got Jared in the house today.
What's going on, everybody?
We got a jam-packed show for you today, a jam-packed live stream. We're talking about deals for moms,
dads,
and grads. We're talking about our brand new ULT speaker lineup and headphones. We are also talking about
TVs.
2024
Bravia lineup.
Brand new. Some amazing deals that are going on with some of our other TVs.
Cameras.
And don't forget about soundbars.
Soundbars.
Right? We are live right now, so we'd love to hear where you're checking in from, where you're watching from. If you've watched us before, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our Sony Electronics YouTube page because we do go live each and every month.
And while you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified when we do go live each and every single month, because, you know, there's product that we're not talking about today that we may talk about in the future.
And talking about products, if there's any product here that you have a question on, make sure to leave it in the chat. We will try and get to all of your comments. You have two Sony experts here. We're here to answer your questions. We are here live, so have a conversation with us. We'd love to hear from you and love to see your comments.
For sure.
But without further ado, let's start off with our ULT lineup of speakers. And ULT, what does that stand for? That stands for Ultimate Power,
Ultimate Experience.
Bass, Ultimate Sound, Ultimate Experience. So let's start us off, Jared.
So if we're going to jump right into the ULT lineup, let's talk about ULT Field 1. So the ULT Field 1 is this portable speaker here. You have a included carrying strap, which makes it super portable. It's very light, but the thing about this speaker that I enjoy so much outside of the color and portability is the fact that you have the ULT button right here. So if you are interested in turning up your bass response level, all you have to do is hit that button one time, and it's going to take your music from less bass to more bass in just a push of a button. And that's, you know, really important for the music listeners out there that want that experience.
Oh, and I love it because I'm a big rap, hip hop, R&B, dance music. I need that ULT button press. I need it on all the time.
For sure. And because we're talking about, you know, Mother's Day coming up, a great gift for dads, a great gift for grads, this speaker is also shockproof. So if you out there, you know, you're going to be traveling or moving around and you have the potential of dropping this speaker, have no fear because your music's not going to stop even if this happens to drop.
And it's waterproof, it's dustproof, it's shockproof, and it's rustproof.
Sounds like it's life-proof.
Oh man, life throws some curveballs at you, and this speaker, well, you know, it's a companion for you.
For sure. So, you know, whoever is getting this as a gift, they're not going to be disappointed. Even if you're gifting this to yourself, this is going to be a great speaker if you're looking for, again, portability with great bass and also great battery life. So you get up to 12 hours of battery life with this speaker. So you can take this on your day trip, on your night trip, whatever kind of trip that you're interested in having, this is going to be your speaker companion for you.
And ultimate price, like it's not too bad for the sound that this thing gives off.
By any means.
$128, it's a great price.
Exactly, and not only is it a great price, great sound, but you can also get this speaker in amazing colors. So you're looking at the forest gray here, but it also comes in a black and off-white. And again, my personal favorite when it comes to colors within the speaker lineup is the orange.
I want to take a second to address the chat. So Blue Video 333 says, oh, what color is that? Well, what color is that, Jaron?
Forest gray.
Forest gray, and it comes with 3 other color assortments. So make sure you find the color that's perfect for you or for the person that you're going to gift this speaker to. Also want to shout out Blue Video coming in from Orlando, Florida. Welcome.
Hello, Orlando.
We have Luca in the chat. Welcome back, Luca. I've seen you in chats prior to this, so I know this is not your first live stream.
And hopefully not your last.
And hopefully not your last. Luca says, ULT Wear are amazing, best bass-centric headphones. We will get into the headphones in just a minute, but we talked about our ULT Field 1. I want to talk about my personal favorite, and that's the ULT Field 7. That's this one right over here. Now this one
allows you to do curls.
Yes, allows you to do curls. Get that logo nice and centered here. This is also waterproof, dustproof, and rustproof.
Yes.
So this is the ultimate speaker. If you it's a boombox styled speaker, so you can go, bring it to the party.
Be the party.
Be the party. Multiple configurations with this. You can listen to music, just having it sit kind of horizontally like this, or you can actually change it to vertical. Has nice little actuators here that are they have nice little, the way it's designed, you can actually have it in multiple different positions. And in the back, I do want to mention this, that you do have
a lot going on back there.
Yeah, you got a guitar input. You also have a mic input there. So doubles as a guitar and mic input. So you want to do karaoke, sing. And then the most important part is that Alt button for the ultimate bass. And now in the ULT Field 7, you have 2 different bass settings. So you click the button once, you're gonna go medium bass, you click it twice, gonna give you that ultimate bass setting for these.
Francois, why you always gotta one-up me, man? My ULT Field 1 has 1, yours has 2 button presses. It's cool though, because they're both great experiences for the viewer out there that may be interested in, again, something super portable, something still portable, but gives you a better overall loudness experience.
And then battery life. You're gonna bring this with you to the beach, to the next barbecue, maybe your
graduation party.
Graduation party.
Mother's Day brunch, lunch, and dinner.
If you really want to make an impact, we bring this to the Mother's Day brunch dinner and your brunch, and you're really gonna make an impact on
exactly. Play her
the
favorite music, make her happy.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
So up to 30 hours of battery life, you can play it all day long.
But what about the quick charge for that guy?
The quick charge is unbelievable. Unbelievable. 1 minute charge gives you 3 hours of battery life, up to 3 hours of battery life. Can't go wrong with the ULT Field 7.
Not at all, but I know that there is another speaker that you want to talk about. So we talked about the ULT Field 1, we talked about the ULT Field 7, and again, that's nice for moms, dads, grads, and everyone in between, but if we're really having that cookout, that Father's Day celebration, maybe dad wants something a little bit bigger.
Now, if you're looking for the ultimate ULT experience, our ULT Tower 10 is what you're looking for. Now, if we don't have it here with you, we're gonna throw it up on the screen here because this is the big powerhouse. This needs to be plugged in, and you can just understand how much massive bass and the ultimate vibe you're gonna get from this ULT Tower speaker.
So, Francois, you're telling me that is not battery operated because it needs or produces so much power that it has to be plugged in.
It has to be plugged in. And what's great about this and about all our ULT speakers, they can connect up to 100 of them together to really, really give you that ultimate experience.
I like that.
Now, with the ULT Tower 10, it's perfect for karaoke because it does come with an included microphone. So you can also plug in a guitar, but it comes with an included microphone, so you can put your tablet on top and get a karaoke app going and start singing your hearts out. And it has a 7-band equalizer, so you can really listen to the music the way you want to listen to it.
That's nice. I'm sure that all of the viewers out there would definitely appreciate that. The fact that it comes with a microphone, they don't have to go searching for it. And again, this is going to give them that ultra bass experience, not just from a bass level perspective, but also sound pressure.
And what you just saw was the kind of speakers that are 360 degrees. So on this ULT Tower 10, you have 360 party sound, 360 party lights, so everyone in the room can really experience the party the way you intended it to.
Everyone in the room, and or if you decide to take this to your backyard barbecue or what have you, as long as you have an electrical outlet, you're going to be able to hear this from everywhere within that function.
So Kieran put best new TVs coming to the UK. Well, this is a North American stream, so we are talking about products right here in the US. But stay tuned to our Sony.com for more products in your region. Luca, I love the holographic logo, absolutely. We have Robert in the chat. I wish I could trade my old Sony tech for new updated Sony products. Otherwise, I would have a collection of Sony devices.
He can trade them in. It's called giving them to someone and then going out and purchasing the new Sony tech.
Right? Absolutely. I mean, you got Mother's Day, Father's Day, grad coming up. Gift your old Sony products and buy the new ones for yourself. That is an option. If you're looking at any of the products that we're talking about today, there's a link in the description down below. You can find our Sony Direct store, order it right to your house. And we got the comments coming in because we are live. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our Sony Electronics YouTube page. We go live each and every month. And because we're live, if you have any questions about any of the products we're talking about today or any Sony products in general, make sure you leave your comments. We'll try and get to everyone. And we'd really like to know where you're checking in from. Where are you checking
in from? Have you been here before? Have you told the friend to tell a friend to tell another friend like I asked? And if you haven't, then please make sure you do that this live stream. We want each and every one of these live streams to be bigger and better than the last one. So we keep you coming back, but we also want new people attending these live streams as well. So we appreciate you for everything that you do, because without you, there'd be no us.
Right? I got to shout out my boy Mason is in the chat. He's a returning Sony enthusiast. Mason says, hey guys, hope you're both doing well. We're doing well, Mason. I hope you're doing well as well. And he says, love the looks of the new alt lineup. Absolutely. They're beautiful. And I mean, for myself, the quick charge and the durability of these things is really what really excites me about this product.
Sony looks at it from a whole perspective. Not only do they want these speakers or products to look great, but they also want them to sound great and just everything in between. It's all taken into consideration, and it's because of the viewers out there like yourselves. When you drop information into the chat about how you're feeling, what you would like to see change, things of that nature, they listen. It might not happen immediately, but they're listening.
Robert also says, with the Sony TV, Sony soundbar, I'm running out of room. Well, the perfect thing, the Alt Field 1, very portable. Throw it in your car, leave it in your car, take it with you when you're on the go. That's what the Alt Field 1's all about. It's bringing it with you, has a nice little carry strap, so you're good to go, Robert. And appreciate that you already have a Sony TV and Sony soundbar. But just wait, because we're going to talk about our new lineup. And you're going to maybe want to upgrade that Sony TV of yours.
We are, and I appreciate Luca's comment. He says, what's wrong with having a collection, you know?
There's nothing wrong with having a collection. And Mason just shouting out from Canada. We appreciate our Canadian friends up north. Thanks for checking in, Mason.
For sure. So we've talked about, you know, some speakers, and now I want to talk about the ULT Wear. So if you are interested in having a personal audio experience with massive bass, then the ULT Wear is going to be right up your alley. So as you can see, it comes with a nice little traveling carrying case, which allows you to take this with you on the go. You just pop them out like this. They have nice swivel design. You pop them on, you connect them to your device, and you are all set. This does also have the Ultra button on it. So if you want that bigger, better bass experience, then you press that one time and you're activated and good to go. However, if you are a mom, a dad, or a grad and you're trying to block out all of the noise within your environment, these do house the industry-leading noise cancellation technology within them, so you will be able to be enveloped or engulfed in the audio of your choosing. So just if you're looking for that experience, or you know someone out there that is looking for that experience, this is a perfect gift for that person.
And I love the battery life. So it's up to 30 hours of battery life. And with a 10-minute charge, this again goes hand in hand with me because I never charge any of my devices. A 10-minute charge can give you up to 5 hours of battery life. I fly a lot for work. These are the perfect headphones I can take with me, charge it while the lineup is going, and then I can fly across the country, which is really good for what my needs are.
And Francois, speaking of traveling across the country, the battery life being amazing, if you were to put these on, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you try them on.
Awesome.
So I want to talk about the unique thermo-foaming ear cups that are on those bad boys. So
wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
Sorry. So unique thermo-foaming ear cups. So if you put those on, they're going to feel very comfortable. If you plan on wearing them for longer than, you know, or up to 30 hours, you're not going to have to worry about the ear fatigue or them being too heavy on your head because they're lightweight and they sound amazing.
They are super comfortable, and up to 30 hours, I can wear them all day and all night long.
For sure.
Right? Something I want to talk about with these is the 360 reality audio. You can also, so if you have
Streaming service?
Streaming service,
Yeah.
you can do the 360 reality audio, which really kind of brings you into the concert mode, which is awesome. And can't go wrong with the case.
No, I mean, I just put these away in less than 2 seconds, and then I throw them in my bag or backpack, whatever the case may be, and we're good to go.
Perfect for grads because you can fold them up, throw them in a backpack, throw them in a large purse, and you're good to go. And at a price point
Of
that's-
$199.
Of $199. Can't go wrong with that.
Not at all. I think any dad, grad, or mom would love to have the ULT Wear as a gift for themselves.
Luca in our chat says, I got them on day one, and I can confirm they sound epic. We did not pay Luca to jump in our chat. Awesome, Luca. Really appreciate your comment because they do sound pretty amazing.
They do. So for all of you viewers out there that are watching, if you could do me one big favor, and that's blow up the hearts, blow up the likes, I would definitely appreciate it. Me and Francois, we appreciate everything that you all do, and this interaction is phenomenal. Keep it up.
And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our Sony Electronics YouTube page. We do go live each and every month, and any of the
There's a
products
heart.
we do talk about, down below in the description, you're going to be able to find them from our Sony Direct store. Now, we talked about our ultimate lineup, or alt lineup of speakers and headphones, but I want to talk about some deals, because we're talking about deals for moms, dads, and grads.
And this one that you're about to talk about is an oldie but goodie.
That's a great deal. This is our XG300. It's on for $299. It's $150 in savings right now. And yes, it is IP67 rated. It's waterproof and
So this is
dustproof.
another one you can just throw in the pool.
This is a party trick, right? I know you don't want to throw a $300 speaker into the pool. It's a little concerning. As long as you have the back panel closed, do this party trick, throw it in. People are going to lose their minds throwing this $300 speaker in. But it's a great party trick because you're going to have people jumping in after the speaker. And you're like, don't worry, guys. It's fun. It's fun.
Scare somebody.
Right?
Matter of fact, you should gift it to someone and then accidentally knock it in the pool, and then they're going to go diving in after it,
Right.
thinking that it's going to be messed up.
Right.
Not at all.
Then up to 25 hours of battery life. Has a nice little carrying handle on it, too.
And it's discreet. So that carrying strap, you know, it folds down once you want it to go away and continue to keep that sleek design. But as soon as you're ready to pick it up, just pop it out and you're good to go, as you're seeing in the screen right now.
And just like I talked about our alt lineup of speakers, the XG300 can also be paired to up to 100 speakers. And it can be paired with our brand new alt speakers. So if you do decide to get this one and get an alt Tower 10 in the future, you can pair them both together, have the alt Tower 10 outside for the barbecue, have the XG300 inside in the kitchen while you're getting ready, and they can all play simultaneously.
So again, that sounds like the ultimate experience for our viewers out there.
I like what you did there. The ultimate experience.
So, I mean, but that's really nice because some of the viewers out there, or a lot of the viewers out there, may already have some speakers from our previous lineup. And if you're able to pair that with the new lineup, then it just makes it a very seamless experience, and they're able to, again, grow their overall audio experience within their homes or when they're traveling or when they're having that backyard barbecue.
Yeah, the XG, the XE, and the alt lineup can all be paired together up to 100 speakers to really give you that ultimate experience.
You know it.
We got a couple great deals on headphones, and I mean, you can never go wrong with the best-in-class noise cancellation.
Nope, so I'm gonna grab these guys right over here. So these are the WH-1000XM4s. So if you want to go up in noise cancellation technology, these are gonna be the ones that you wanna grab. They're not too much more expensive than the ULT Wear at $199. These are coming in at $278. You are saving $70 on these right now. So if these are of interest, definitely go ahead, click the link, add them to your cart, and have them on their way to your house immediately.
And they have the nice collapsible design too. We don't have them out of the box, but they fold up the exact same way as the alt headphones. So you're gonna have a nice portable design. Great to throw in a backpack, great to throw in a purse and get on your way.
And then I know you always like to mention battery life. These do house up to 30 hours, or will allow you up to 30 hours of listening experience. They also have the 10-minute quick charge. So if you have 10 minutes or you only have 10 minutes to charge these, you will get up to 5 hours of battery life on the WH-1000XM4s.
But there might be some people out there that want the best.
And if they want the best, then you're actually holding them right now, and those are the WH-1000XM5s, which I absolutely love. And if anyone out there is listening and they want to gift this dad, a while ago grad, you know, then I would definitely appreciate these. And I know our viewers out there, if you're interested in having a pair of headphones, you would like these as well, because this is, again, up to 30 hours, but the quick charge is what's mind-blowing to a degree, because again, 10 minutes for this guy for 5 hours, but on those, all you need is 3 minutes, and you get 3 hours of playback.
3 minutes for 3 hours.
Man,
Unbelievable.
I think that's a good deal. A
You
good
know what?
one-to-one.
Again, I never charge my stuff, so like on the way to the gym, I get to the gym, I don't have headphones, well, just plug it in for 3 minutes and I'm good
And you
to
get
go.
enough to handle that workout.
Right? I love it. These are great, and they're on sale, $50 off right now on $348.
Bringing them in at $348. And then for the consumer out there, you viewers out there, if you are going to be taking conference calls, phone calls, whatever type of group chats is going on, you have 4 beam-forming microphones built into these. So the person on the other end is going to hear you nice and clearly, and that is what's going to separate you from the WH-1000XM5s versus the WH-1000XM4s.
So let us know in the chat, which one would you prefer? Would you get the WH-1000XM5s, the 4s, or would you go with the heavy bass, the alt headphones? Let us know in the comments down below.
We have headphones for everybody, if that wasn't clear.
Now we're talking about headphones, talking about wireless speakers. I want to get a great gift. You know what? Maybe somebody has a little bit of trouble hearing in my life, or maybe I can't hear that well. We have some over-the-counter hearing aids that are both on sale. They're such great deals right now. We have the CRE E10s.
Yes.
And they're $300 off right now at $999. Long-lasting rechargeable battery, up to 26 hours of continuous use.
And Francois, if they just looked at the screen and saw that B-roll that was showing, they look like an earbud. They don't look like your traditional, you know, over-the-counter or hearing aid, you know?
Right.
So that makes it nice. It makes it discreet. Exactly. And then on top of that, you can pair it to an iOS device, and it allows you to listen to that music or that TV show, whatever it is that you're looking and listening to on your device.
And if you want something a little bit more discreet, we also have something for you. We have the CRE C10s. These are $200 off, and these are more discreetly. They kind of they're virtually invisible
because they fit down in your ear canal.
They fit right into your ear canal, so very discreet. No one really knows they're really in there. And what I really want to talk about is the return policy on these over-the-counter hearing aids, because they're up to 45 days. So we want to make sure that you're very, very happy with your product, or just get a chance, like you said before, we're having a conversation.
Yes.
Get a chance to hear them, listen to them, make
and
sure they
not feel rushed
to
to take them back if you know you're on the fence.
Yeah,
you give them a little more days, a couple more days, and you're like, no, these actually work and they work very well. So I'm going to go ahead and keep these guys.
Awesome. Yeah. So up to 45-day return policy on these over-the-counter hearing aids from Sony. Just want to shout out Happy in the comments. We are live right now, so what's going on? Happy here. What's going on, Happy?
I'm glad Happy is happy because I'm happy.
I'm happy too. Talking about some great Sony electronic products here. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our Sony Electronics YouTube page. And if you're jumping in live, we'd love to hear your comments, where you're checking in from, where around the world are you watching us live from? Have you been here before, and what Sony products do you want to see next?
For sure. And again, blow up that like button. We, again, appreciate not only you viewing, but the interaction as we have come thus far. So we've talked about speakers, we've talked about headphones, we've talked about hearing aids or over-the-counter hearing aids. And again, all of these things that we're talking about are great for moms, dads, and grads. This next piece that I want to talk about is capturing those moments. So for Mother's Day, for Father's Day, for that graduation, you actually want to be able to remember that. And what better way to remember it than capturing it on a Sony full frame camera? So this camera that I'm holding in my hand is the A7 III. It is a phenomenal camera, especially for the price right now, coming in at $14.98 for just the body by itself. That is a $300 savings, and if you decide to go with the kit lens, it does come with a 28 to 70 millimeter lens, so that means you'll be able to zoom in a little bit and also be able to zoom out so you can capture those smiling faces on your family members, again, be it at that Mother's Day brunch, lunch, dinner, or all of them in between, and then of course for Father's Day and graduation.
And it's not just great for photographers, it's great for videographers because it does 4K recording at 30 frames.
Yeah. So that means that how you saw it in real life is how it's going to be played back whenever you decide to view that memory again, because there's no pixel binning, there's no cropping or anything like that.
And with 693 phase detection points, so autofocus points on this camera, will make any amateur photographer look
Like a
professional, because with these autofocus points, you throw it on auto mode, you snap the shutter button, and you're getting nice, smooth, crisp looking pictures that will make any social media page blow up.
And not only does it have autofocus, but it has human eye autofocus. And why that's important is because if we can get the eye in focus, that means everything else is in focus as well. And now you have that picture that you were basically hoping to capture, but probably a whole lot more.
And the great part is, I mean, when you look at a photo, what is the first thing you really key in on? Well, you key in on someone's eyes.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at a photo, you look at the eyes first. You want to see the beautiful eyes going on. You want
Francois,
to
are you talking about yourself?
No, not not talking about these blues,
All right.
but you got some beautiful eyes too there, Jaron.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, appreciate you. First thing you look at in a photo is the picture, is the eyes. So really key in. And again, it makes any amateur photographer look professional because it's going to key in right on the eyes, right on the pupils, and it's really going to make your next photo that much better.
And then this doesn't just have the human eye autofocus, it also has animal autofocus as well. So if you are a lover of animals, or if you have animals at your home, you're going to be able to focus in on them and capture their moments too, because we know animals move fast, or depending on what animal you have, you know, they can move slowly, but we're going to be able to capture it and be able to have that memory, which lasts forever.
Another lineup of cameras I do want to talk about is our ZV series of cameras. Some of my favorite cameras, we're going to start off with the ZV-1F. Now with the ZV-1F, we're going to throw it up on the screen here. This has an ultra-wide 20mm lens at a great price. It's $100 off at $398. And with this ultra-wide lens, you'll see Alice on the screen here. She's able to take that nice wide angle of her surrounding behind her. If you're going on a trip with friends, you can take the ultimate selfie or ultimate vlog.
And it makes your viewers, your family, your friends, whoever you are sharing this with, feel like they were there with you, especially when you're able to capture that much information behind you versus not being able to capture that information.
Right, and talking about traveling and going on vacation, I do want to talk about all the grads that are graduating and they might be taking that one big trip before they jump in the job market. I want to talk about the ZV-1, and it's a little bit of a step up. And the benefit of the ZV-1, it has a 24-7mm f1.8 lens. That might mean absolutely nothing to you, and this is why we're here to explain it. So a 24-70mm lens means it has a zoom lens capability. So when you're traveling, this camera can fit in your pocket, but you're going to be able to travel with it. You're going to be able to get a nice wide selfie, but you're able to flip your camera, zoom your lens out so you can do photography of architecture, or if you go to the zoo, or if you're trying to capture that picture far in the distance, you can capture it with this ZV-1. Now the last camera I want to talk about is the ZV-E10.
That's a fan favorite.
This is a fan favorite, coming in at a great price. This is also $100 off. All these cameras I'm talking about right now for the ZV lineup is $100 off. This comes in at $698, and it has an interchangeable lens. Now with this interchangeable lens, you can take it off, and we have over 70 lenses that you can put with this camera. This is a great beginner camera. Somebody's just getting into photography or videography, seeing if they like it, because what they always say is that you marry your lenses and you date your camera bodies, because you're going to be able to take this camera, have a great time with it, maybe get a few different lenses and kind of get a different feeling of what you really want to photography or videography. And then when you want to jump up to what Jaron was talking about, the Alpha
A7
A7
III, yeah.
you're going to have an even more professional camera. So this is a great camera. But what I do want to talk about, sorry?
So with the ZV lineup, I don't know if this is what you were just getting ready to talk about, but you can also use those as a live webcam.
Absolutely.
So for the dads, moms, grads out there who are, you know, live streaming, you know, you can do that with this, and then you can also utilize it for those conference calls and things like that, and it's going to help you stand out from everyone else.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the ZV series of cameras, there's 3 features that I absolutely love.
I think they're a necessity at this
They're a
point.
necessity. So all 3 of these cameras have them. Doesn't matter if you get the ZV-1F, the ZV-1, or the ZV-E10. The first one is product showcase mode. So if you're a YouTuber yourself, or you want to get into videography or really product showcasing, you can bring a product right up to the camera. We'll get some B-roll rolling here right away. And you can bring the product up, it will focus in on that product, and when you put it away, it's gonna focus back in on yourself, so you're gonna be able to easily kind of transition your camera without having to put your hand behind the product to get the focus.
And that allows a better experience for your viewers of your content. So if you can hold up your product, it automatically focuses in on it, and then as soon as you remove it, it's back focusing on your face. You don't have that in-between stage of, you know, viewers out there like, oh man, what's going on with their product showcase?
Right, and the second feature that I absolutely love is a nice, beautiful background button with the background bokeh button. So we'll get it up on the screen here. One click away to get a buttery, smooth background. If you really want to step up your social media game, this is a button that's one click away. You don't need to go into different menus to try and find it in the camera. One click away. And the biggest reason, I know some cell phone manufacturers, you can click that and it does a little digital rendition.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not the same amount, not the same quality that you're going to get from one of these cameras. It's really going to step up your social media, really going to step up your photography and videography.
And Francois, just to jump in really quickly, I mean, Sony makes it a super easy to be able to modify and make adjustments on the fly by just one push of a button. You know, you don't have to go into a bunch of menus, a bunch of sub options. It's right there. You push it and it happens and you're good to go.
Yeah, and the last feature I want to talk about, and if John, my coworker, is tuning in, this is
It's his favorite.
It's his favorite feature. This is the soft skin effect.
He's the reason why we talk about this.
He is the reason why we talk about this. He loves this feature so much.
And you viewers out there.
Gives you natural skin tones, kind of beautifies you within the camera. So if you just rolled out of bed, you might have bags under your eyes, you're not looking as good as you should. You put on soft skin effect, it's going to beautify your skin and give you nice, kind of like a beautiful face.
It almost makes
forward.
it feel like you have makeup on without the need of actually putting makeup
That's
on.
a good way to put
Yes.
it. Yeah, good way to put it. So if you just rolled out of bed, yeah, I see some hearts coming in.
Or
some
you were
laughs
just
coming
now
in.
going to bed and you're like, oh man, I have this meeting. I forgot.
Right. I forgot about this meeting or this class presentation.
Exactly.
Right? So soft skin effect on all three series is something I really enjoy.
And then Francois, one thing that I wanted to mention about the ZV lineup that makes it easy for you all out there to transition from your cellular device over to a ZV-E series camera is the fact that it is touchscreen. So if you want to have it, again, an easy transition into this camera life, then that's going to make it easy for you.
And all these cameras, you're able to transfer video or pictures right from the camera right to your cell phone, so you can upload them on your favorite social media platforms instantly. You don't have to put them into a computer or lug out a laptop. You can just transfer them directly from the camera right to your cell phone, so you can post those pictures immediately.
Post, and it makes it easy to share with your family and friends too if they want to snag that photo really quickly.
Right? So we got some comments coming in here. If you're just checking in, we are live. My name's Francois from Sony.
I'm Jaron from Sony.
And we're here live each and every month. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to our Sony Electronics YouTube page. If you have any questions, we're going to try to get to all the questions in the chat. We had
It's a lot.
We had a few come through here. So there's some good banter, some good chats going on here. Love to see it. And we'd love to know where you're checking in from as well. So we have Pete here. What are the release dates for the Bravia 7, 8, and 9? So we're talking about the Bravia 7 today.
We are talking about the
and then
Bravia
if you
7.
want more information on the 8 and 9, you can go to sony.com for more information.
And then make sure that he's subscribed and has the notification bell going.
Turned on.
Because again, we do these live streams each and every month.
Yeah, so Pete, the Bravia 7 is available right now. So the link down below, click that link. You're able to pick that up. So you're good to go on that. And then Bravia 8, I have just been told it's available.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Right here on this live stream.
Right
Aren't
here
you
on this
glad
live
you
stream.
joined?
It's available. So the Bravia 8 will be available on the 20th of the month. So just a couple more weeks, and you're able to get the Bravia 8 as well.
You can pre-order it right now. So for that breaking information, we would like for you all to go ahead and click that heart, click those likes. Let's go. Blow it up.
Let's go. I see some laughter. I see some laughing emojis. We love it. We're here for you. And the only reason why we can be here is because of you, because you click that like button, because you hit the subscribe. So we appreciate all our Sony fans and everyone tuning in today.
Definitely.
And keep the chat going. So we'd love to hear your comments, what you're talking about, and what you want to hear next. But what are we going to talk about next? Well, we just talked about the the cameras, and this is a good segue because we're already talking about our new lineup. We're talking about the Bravia 7, the Bravia 8, and the Bravia 9 because of Pete's comment. So let's get right into the Bravia 7 that's right behind us.
This is a Bravia 7, and Pete, we appreciate your comment because, again, it's a nice smooth segue or transition into this beautiful television that we have behind us. So if you think it looks good here from the screens that you're viewing it from, just wait until you click the link, add it to your cart, and have it shipped to you. That way you can enjoy it that much more. But what makes this TV stand out is the fact that it is a mini LED done correctly. And what I mean by that is that it houses the backlight master drive lighting technology. So when you talk about control over zones, it's not just about how many lights you have, but do you have control over those lights? And with Sony, we have control over those lights, which is going to allow for an amazing contrast experience. So you're going to get those bright brights, but you're also going to get those deep blacks, but it's going to be color accurate and everything in between.
You know what? I'm really excited for this lineup. Like the Bravia 7 mini LED, and it comes
First off, just the name by itself, Bravia 7.
Bravia 7.
Just sounds
Cinema
nice.
is coming home.
Exactly.
Right? Comes in a 55-inch, a 65-inch.
Hold on, wait. It comes in a what size now? Because
55-inch.
A 55-inch. Okay.
A 65, a 75. Because last year we didn't have the smaller screen
There
size
was no
for
55.
our mini LEDs.
Yeah, there was no 55.
Now we have them.
So for you all out there, if that is what you can accommodate, and that's all you can accommodate is a 55-inch screen size, and you are wanting one of the better TVs or a better overall mini LED, this is the television for you. And right now it's coming in at a price point of $18.99, which is a great launching price for this TV. Go ahead, click the link, add it to your cart, and have it delivered to your home today.
Yeah,
well,
85-inch for $34.99, 75-inch for $27.99, and the 65-inch for $22.99. I want to talk about some of the great studio calibrated picture modes.
For sure.
Because we have 3 of them on this TV, one brand new to this year. This is Amazon Prime Video calibrated mode.
Prime
Video calibrated mode.
Dan, help us out.
Prime Video
good?
calibrated
All
mode.
right.
Perfect. We have Prime Video calibrated mode. We have Sony Pictures Core, formerly known as Bravia
Core, yes.
And then we have Netflix calibrated mode. Now, what this does is really brings cinema home to you. You can watch a TV kind of on the regular standard picture mode.
Right.
But what this does, it brings the director's intent and the creativity right back into your living room to give you exactly what the directors had intended. Now you can go out, buy any other TV that you want, but the reason to buy a Sony TV is that Sony's the only TV manufacturer in the world that really creates the content for the TV. They make the major motion films, the blockbuster videos, the TV series, the video games, and if you're a fan of sporting events, the next time you're at a sporting event, look at the broadcast cameras, because I can guarantee you there's going to be a Sony broadcast camera on the field.
And then, Francois, with mentioning all of the different calibrated modes and why that's important to the viewer out here, is the fact that do they just spend a couple $100s on these, be it movies or TV shows that we fall in love with?
No, millions and millions of dollars get invested into these major motion pictures.
And that's why it takes so long for them to come out with another season of our favorite, binge-worthy TV show, is because it costs a lot of money, and with these producers and creators, they are putting a lot of love and dedication into this content, and Sony is putting that same amount of love and dedication into the product to get it to your house so that you can view it again the exact same way the producer or creator wanted you to see it. No one else is doing it the way Sony does it.
Right? And with the Bravia 7, we got to talk about the Voice Zoom 3.
Oh, that's huge.
So this TV sounds amazing, and with Voice Zoom 3 technology that we've implemented into this TV, it really gives you the ultimate way to listen to sound. What it does, you always clear dialogue. So even in loud action scenes with Voice Zoom 3, it recognizes human voice, and it's through AI machine learning, and it really amplifies and kind of reduces its volume to give you really crisp sound.
Because right now, Francois, if you and I were talking to the viewers out there, but they couldn't really make out what we were saying, it wouldn't be as impactful, you know?
No, definitely not.
And that's the whole reason why you watch the content that you watch. Now, you might not like the referee calling a call against your team, and that's happened a lot, be it they got it right or wrong.
Wow,
you
yeah.
still want to be able to hear it, right? That favorite movie of yours, you watch it to be engulfed in that audio, and the audio is the voice most often. And then, of course, if they're watching music or listening to music on their television, then that is also going to be amplified as well.
Yeah. And getting back to the chat, I got Game Enthusiast
Fire
895L owner over here. Hi guys, what's going on, Game Enthusiast? Fire emojis, appreciate you joining us. We are live, so if you're checking in, you want to shout out, throw your name in the chat. We'd love to say hi. We'd love to, you know, have a conversation, get the conversation started. And then I want to shout out Blue Video 333. Yep, I pre-ordered on the Sony site. So some of you can order right now, absolutely. So you can pre-order you can get the Bravia 7 right now. The Bravia 8's available for pre-order.
Yep.
And Blue Video 333, let us know what TV you pre-ordered. I'm assuming it's the Bravia 8, but I'd love to know in the comments down below.
And then, Francois, just touching on the Bravia 7 again, because that's what we're talking about right now. An important, but maybe not remembered, I guess, feature is the fact that it comes with a 4-way stand. And that is going to be huge for, you know, any and everybody, honestly, because they might not have a huge entertainment stand. They may not be wall mounting this TV. And if you're not wall mounting it, then it's okay, because it's going to come with legs that can be flush to the entertainment stand out wide. You can raise it to accommodate a soundbar.
Yeah.
You can bring it into the middle.
Which is, being in storefronts all the time, that's a huge request.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, I don't want to get a new TV stand. I want to use the one I have right now. Well,
Exactly.
now you can.
You can.
You can.
And then not only can you bring it into the middle, but you can also do it middle raised, which again accommodates for that soundbar that you may be interested in.
Yeah, absolutely. But talking about TVs, talking about the Bravia 7, but Hollywood spends millions of dollars on video technology.
But they also spend millions of dollars on audio technology
On
as
audio.
well.
I want to talk about our brand new Bravia Theater Quad speakers.
Can we just take a moment and pause of how beautiful this speaker looks? You would not even think that this was a speaker.
I thought you were talking about me.
Enough about you. They already light up the likes, okay? If you think Francois is an attractive person, we already know that he is. All right, but we're talking about the Bravia Quad.
The Bravia Quad.
You can't even speak now.
I
Look
can't.
at you.
Now I'm speechless. I'm speechless because the Bravia Quad is such a beautiful, aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. And you will have 4 of these around your room to give you 360 spatial sound mapping. It gives you 16 speaker units kind of around the space, so you don't have to drill holes in your ceiling anymore. You don't have to run wires everywhere. This will really kind of give you precise room-filling audio to really give you the best home theater experience.
So with that room-filling audio, because that speaker is so aesthetically pleasing, for all of the moms, dads, probably not the grads that are out there, but I'll throw the grads in there as well. You know, when you place these speakers around your home, they're going to become invisible. All you're going to do is enjoy a great audio experience, because you're not running a ton of speaker wire throughout your house. You're not even looking at large, you know, intrusive speakers in that space. It's going to be nice, clean, but you're going to enjoy that audio experience to the 10th degree.
And what's really great about this is you can not only just have these on little stands, you can also wall mount them. So right in the box has all the hardware you need to be able to either have it on a desk, or you can actually wall mount them to your wall, have them in different areas. So it's really going to utilize the 360 spatial sound mapping to give you the best sound. Also works with our Zoom, our
Voice Zoom 3.
Voice Zoom 3. And it has our acoustic center sync. So
with the compatible Sony TV,
compatible Sony TV, you're going to be able to utilize the TV speakers and the Bravia Theater Quad to really give you that impactful home theater experience, because you know what? Cinema's coming home.
It is coming home, and it's coming home through Sony. Just don't forget that. And with the Theater Quad, you also have, you know, speakers that you, not speakers, but additional peripherals that you can connect, be it a subwoofer with the SW3 or the SW5, and that will further enhance your bass response within the system.
Absolutely. So if you really want that thump, you want that rumble, you want that cheer of the sports game that you're watching, get an SW5 or an SW3 subwoofer to really enhance the experience. And instead of having a receiver with running wires everywhere,
Huge receiver, by the way.
this is the connecting box for the Bravia Theater Quad. Plugs right into your TV, and then everything is wireless right to this little box. You can plug it away right behind your TV if you want. This is a great little device that is nice, light, and great for the Bravia Theater Quad.
I mean, it's small, it's easy to put away. I mean, who's not going to enjoy that or love the fact that that's what it is?
Now, we don't just have our new lineup.
No.
This is called, right now, we're talking about deals for moms, dads, and grads. And we have some fantastic deals on some other TVs that we'd love to talk about.
Because we've talked about the Bravia 7, and that television is phenomenal for all of the reasons that it is. But we also know that that comes at a price point, right? So for you viewers out there that may be looking to spend a little bit less money, this television that I'm getting ready to talk about, the 85-inch X77L, is that TV for you, Francois? Give me the price point of that television, please.
$1,199. It is $300 off right now.
So not just under $2,000, not just under $1,500 for an 85-inch Sony television. This TV is coming in at $1,199, which is a great price point for any viewer out there looking for a large screen that's also going to provide great picture quality. And one of the reasons why this television will deliver great picture quality is because it is a direct lit LED television. I will tell you that most televisions in this price point are not going to be direct lit. They're going to be edge lit, which means your contrast is not going to be as good as if you were to have this television. And then because, again, it's Sony, you know that you're going to get nice color accuracy, and you're also going to get smooth motion clarity. So if you're looking for a big screen TV without the big price tag, then this is the TV for you.
I remember, Jaron, a few years ago, you were paying $4,000,
Dude,
$5,000
easy.
for an 85-inch TV. Now you're telling me you can get one from $11.99?
I am telling you, but I'm also telling them out there, you can get this TV for $11.99.
That's fantastic. Just shout out to everyone that's talking. I see there's some friendly banter going on in the chat. I love it. Keep those comments coming in. And we got Michael in the chat saying, yes, the new four-way stand is amazing. I'm so happy
I'm glad
to
you're
see
excited
this
for the four-way stand.
for
I'm glad I'm not just talking to
2024,
myself.
Right? Yeah, I'm super excited for that as well. So we are live right now. So everyone, make sure you leave your comments in the chat. We'd love to hear it. Love to know where you're checking in from.
Hey, Francois, and I like Michael's comment because it says, don't forget that the new theater quad, nope, scroll down.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
This-
The
we
new
are
theater
live
quad, no, there we go, all right.
Hey,
The
got
new
it,
theater
got it.
quad has dual wireless antennas built for far better connectivity.
Yes.
So with that, that means no dropouts, no fear of lag and things of that nature. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
I
all-
just wanted to shout that out.
All
Thanks,
packed
Michael.
into this little box.
Yes. So the next TV I want to talk about, because maybe you cannot accommodate, again, an 85-inch screen size. Maybe the largest TV you can do is a 75. I know Francois is going to touch on it, but I'm going to touch on it first. And it's the fact that for every foot that you're away from the TV, you can go up 10 inches. So if you are 7.5 feet away, 75 inches is going to be
TV.
perfect.
Yeah.
8.5 feet away,
85.
85-inch TV, you know?
Absolutely.
And so on and so on. So if you're out there, get your tape measures out, measure it, you know, let your significant other know that you can go up 10 inches and it won't be overwhelming in that space.
There's a lot of misconception about TVs, especially if you haven't bought a TV in 5, 6, 7 years. You can go have a much larger screen with the new 4K technology. So you can sit that much closer to the screen. So way back when, like even 7 years ago, they were telling you you'd have to be 10 feet away for a 55-inch TV.
Right.
Well, now the perfect viewing angle for a 55-inch TV is 5.5 feet away. Look at where your TV set is right now. If you have the room, if you're more than 7.5 feet away, you should really consider a 75-inch or an 85-inch TV for your next living room setup.
For sure. And I mean, again, and at these price points that we're reaching right now, if you can accommodate, if all of those things line up and the price point is super appealing to you, then go ahead, click the link, add it to your cart, have it on its way to your house. But the next television I want to talk about is the 75-inch X80K.
Another great price point, too.
Coming in at $1099, you are saving $100 on this television. And again, because it is Sony, you know you're going to get great color, great motion. This is another direct lit LED television. So that contrast that I spoke about earlier within the X77L, you're going to get that same great contrast in the 75-inch X80.
And honestly, these are such great price points. So I always tell my friends and family members, yes, our new lineup is just coming out.
And it's great.
And it's fantastic. You're getting the best tech for the best price. But if you want the best deal, these TVs are going on for the best deal. I tell my friends and family members, if you want a TV, buy it now, because this is the best time to buy it.
And honestly, with these price points, again, it's Mother's Day coming up. Mom might want a new TV. It's Father's Day coming up. Dad might want a new TV, but you have graduates graduating, and they probably want a new TV. And with these price points, they make them super affordable.
And our next TV is our 65-inch X85K. And with the X85K, it is $100 off. You're getting it for $899. But if you're a gamer out there, this
is a TV.
4K gaming at 120 hertz. So a lot of people buying a brand new PlayStation 5 or next generation console, they buy these consoles and they don't upgrade their TVs. Well,
or they do, and they just don't get one that is comparable or compatible with that device.
Right? So buying this TV, it does 4K gaming at 120 hertz, you're going to be able to utilize all the great features that the PlayStation 5 had intended for you or your next generation gaming console. But moving on, because the next one I want to talk about.
Hold on, wait. I already know what you want to talk about because it's your favorite thing to talk about when it comes to TVs, and that is OLED. Am I right or am I wrong?
No,
Matter of fact, you all out there, let me know. Do you think that he wants to talk about OLED? Because I think he wants to talk about OLED.
You're 100% right, because I have this TV in my living room. I love OLEDs. If you've joined our stream before, you know I'm an OLED fan. I have an OLED in my living room, and I want to talk about the 65 and the 77 A80L.
And I'm going to let you talk about that TV, but I just want to shout out Mason because he says he has the X85K. He loves it, and he loves gaming on it as well. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Awesome. Shout out Mason from Canada. We appreciate your comments. Keep the comments coming. We are live right now. So we're talking about TVs, but we talked about wireless speakers, talked about our new alt lineup of speakers, our headphones.
Theater quads.
We're going to get into soundbars shortly. We're just touching on great deals for TVs. If you haven't already, subscribe to our Sony Electronics YouTube page and let us know in the comments, what do you want us to hear? Where are you checking in from? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's get a conversation going. Because again, we are live. We're here to help. Two Sony experts. But let's jump back into OLED. So we have the 65-inch, the 77-inch A80L, and this is the perfect TV because when you get an OLED, you got 8 million individually lit pixels to give you the best inky blacks that you see on a TV.
The black level performance of that TV is creme de la creme.
It's amazing. And with the 65-inch, you can get for $400 off, and the 77-inch right now. If you want that bigger size, get out that tape measure. How far are you sitting from your TV? If you're more than 7.5 feet away, you got to get the 77-inch because it is $500 off right now. Great prices. I own the TV myself. I love it. Something I love about all of our TVs, I want to talk about Google for a little bit. So we have Google TV on all of our TVs, and you might be like, well, what does that even mean?
Right, Google search.
So Google TV is our kind of operating system, what you use to find your shows faster. It puts all your entertainment into one space.
Because Francois, while you're touching on that, I'm sure our viewers out there have had this pain point to where maybe they cooked up a nice meal or they grabbed their snacks and they're ready for content, but they spend their time searching and searching and searching. And by the time you end up finishing that search, all of your snacks are gone.
Right.
And now you got to go to the store to buy more snacks.
Right. So what Google TV does, it puts all your content into one place. So if you have multiple streaming platforms, or a lot of us have accounts on multiple streaming platforms, Google TV puts all that content into one place based on what you've watched in the past. So you can have separate accounts. So I can have a separate account. The wife can have a separate account.
The kids
can have a separate account. And we're talking about kids. You can set bedtime limits. You can set watch time limits.
Hey,
you don't have to be the bad guy anymore.
I think that's important because even though your child may be graduating, you probably still want to set a time limit on that TV because you know they'll stay up all night and watch TV.
Right? Not get any of that schoolwork done.
Exactly.
So this makes a world of difference when you have an easy to operate operating system. A lot of these TVs have mics built in, so you can actually just talk to the TV. You can turn that feature off if you don't like it. And if you have a Google Home or an Alexa or an Apple AirPlay, it supports all that. So you can actually talk to your smart interface to turn on your TV, turn it off, change the volume. It's a really great asset.
It is. I know you love it and I love it too. So hopefully the viewers out there, once you get one of these televisions, or because we do have people in the chat that already have these televisions, if these are features that you're not already utilizing, definitely feel free to check them out. And then on the next live stream, or if you're going to do it right now, let us know what's going on. Let us know what you enjoy, and we love to hear it.
I love it. Comments are coming in. We got Luca in the comments again. Same here. OLED is still king for me, but the Bravia 9 is so very impressive. I agree.
Michael is on point with the comments as well. He's saying be careful, because if your friends find out you have a new Sony OLED, when they come over to watch a show, you might not ever be able to get them out of your house.
Right? When you buy a Sony TV, you're going to soon realize you're now going to be the new destination for sporting events.
You're going to have people pop up out of nowhere. They're going to be like, so we were just in the area, so we decided to come over and see what was going on. Oh, it's not because the fight's on tonight or the game is on tonight.
And I've come to a point where you don't even want to go to a restaurant or a bar to watch the game, because the TVs that they have in there don't compare to what you have at home in your living room, especially because if you buy the Bravia 7, you're bringing cinema home.
Hey, Francois, you might not even want to go over to your friends or family's house because they might not have a TV that's up to these standards. But that is the great thing about all of these price points. They are amazing price points. So if you have that friend, I know this is moms, dads, and grads, but it's never a bad time to give a good gift, just saying.
Right? And we got one more TV we want to talk about, and that's an 85-inch X93L, because I know I'm an OLED.
I love the mini LED, and I know
LEDs.
I've talked about the Bravia 7, and again, the Bravia 7 is a phenomenal television. It has phenomenal technology built into it, but if you were looking to maybe spend a little bit less and still having a beautiful television, then the X93L is probably the TV that you're looking for, because right now, comparatively speaking, the 75-inch Bravia 7 is the same price as this 85-inch X93L, coming in at $34.99. So again, if you want a bigger experience, a beautiful mini LED, still utilizing backlight master drive, this is going to be the television for you. This TV also houses X wide angle and X anti-reflection. So if you are concerned with viewing angle, seating arrangements, things of that nature, this television is definitely going to help in those environments.
And it's $500 off right now.
$500 off.
$500 off, so you can't go wrong with this TV. I do want to shout out Sony Pictures Core. It's a brand new update we have for our TVs. So if you've purchased one of our older models, our X80 series, and even our X77L, you can now, so Mason in the chat, if you haven't done so already,
download it.
Make sure you go download the Sony Pictures Core app. You're going to get a 30-day free trial for unlimited streaming. So for those that don't know, so Sony Pictures Core, previously known as Bravia Core, you're going to get up to 2 years of free streaming, depending on what TV you do buy.
As well as some included movie credits.
And up to 10 free movie credits. So again, Sony is not just a TV manufacturer. We actually create the content for your TV, major motion films, television shows, and it boasts the largest library of IMAX enhanced videos on Sony Pictures Core. So make sure you go check it out. If you haven't done so already, make sure you download it. If you have one of our older TVs, you're going to be able to try it out for 30 days.
For sure. And this TV also comes with the XR Clear image. So if you are watching older content, lesser quality content, it's not all going to be 4K. We wish it was, but it's not. It's okay, because with XR Clear image, it's going to clear up that image. See, it's in the name. So it's going to make sure that it smooths out, you don't get any jaggies, and it's going to look amazing.
No one likes those jaggies.
No one likes the jaggies.
We got Playground Thug. Sony Pictures Core popped up on my A8G.
So what was the name again? Playground. Okay, so with that, that made me think of the PS5. I don't know why, but it did. And Sony's Pictures Core. Sony Pictures Core is also on the PlayStation 5 right now. Yeah.
So if you want to check it out, 30 days free trial, go check out Sony Pictures Core. I love it.
I think you'll love it too.
And I think you'll love it too.
I mean, it has one of the largest libraries, if not the largest library, of IMAX enhanced content. So if you want to see that bigger screen or take full advantage of your 65, 75, 85, even your 55-inch TV, you want to take advantage of the full screen, it's going to do that, and it's also going to give you better overall audio quality as well.
Playground Thug, let's go. Mason, thanks for the info. Absolutely. For everyone out there, if you haven't done so, check out if your TV has Sony Pictures Core. It's another platform to watch more movies.
And Francois, I could keep talking about the X93L, but I think it's probably within our best interest to keep moving along.
Yeah, let's keep
going. So we
going.
have a couple more products that we want to talk about, and one of those products that I'm going to talk about is the HT-A5000. And the reason,
great soundbar.
Dude, fantastic soundbar. If you are looking for an audio solution that is going to be better than your TV speakers, then this is the bar for you. It's in a small platform. It also gives you a 5.1.2 audio solution. So you're going to have your 5 channels firing directly at you. You're going to have your 0.1, which is your built-in subwoofers. And let me slow it down just a little bit because those 0.2 are going to be your Dolby Atmos upward firing drivers. So now, instead of hearing an arrow fly through your face, it's actually going to sound like it's up and above you. That thunderstorm, that rain, whatever it is that's happening. If you watch, one of the movies with a tornado in it, it's going to sound like you're in the middle of that tornado because of the Dolby Atmos toppers.
And as soon as these are compatible with our SW3 subwoofers, our SW5 subwoofers,
as well as our rear speakers.
As well as our rear speakers. And if you do add our RS5s or RS3s on either the HT-A5000 that's Jaren's talking about, or the HT-A7000 that I will be talking about shortly, it unlocks 360 spatial sound mapping. So I highly recommend you add those rear speakers. They are wireless.
Because that's going to do what the Theater Quad does, which
Exactly.
is give you those phantom speakers to further envelop you into that audio experience. Because like you mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
they spend millions and millions of dollars on video. They also spend millions and millions of dollars on audio. You do not want to not get that experience at home for these price points that we are mentioning right now. And
Absolutely.
again, that's what Sony delivers when you bring cinema home.
And what customer would not want a 360 spherical round sound all around
I like
you?
that round sound.
Round sound all around you. 360 spatial sound mapping will give you a 360 spherical space around you to kind of engulf sound all around you in a 360 space. It is quite amazing.
It is. And I like your soundbar as well, so I'm going to give you the floor to talk about that.
All right, we have the HT-A7000 right, that's the bottom one right over here. This is a great soundbar because this is a 7.1.2 system, and you might not know what any of that means. Well, I'm here to help. So with the HT-A7000, we have 5 speakers in the front. We have 2 beam firing speakers on the side to throw that sound around you.
Out and around.
And then the 0.1, we have dual subwoofers built in. And then the 0.2 is again, just like Jaren's soundbar, we have 2 up-firing speakers to give you that vertical sound. And if you add an SW5 or an SW3 sub, it'll give you that more impactful bass. And then definitely recommend getting those rears because it'll unlock the 360 spatial sound mapping. Those are some soundbars that you need to have because again, Hollywood spends millions of dollars on on picture, but they also spend millions of dollars on sound as well.
Exactly, and with these price points, again, my HT-A5000 coming in at $648, you are saving $350 on that sound piece that's going to be able to deliver that impactful audio experience, and your HT-A7000 coming in at $998. You're saving $400 off of that bar. So if you are looking for a great deal, but also a great experience, these are the audio solutions. These are the DI solutions that you should be interested in, as well as all of the portable audio speakers that we've talked about. And of course, the Bravia 7 and X93L and the A80L. And I could just keep going and going and going.
And I just want to shout out the chat because Playground Thug said he or she is watching movies right now on Bravia Core. Game enthusiasts watching movies right now on Sony Pictures Core.
And Playground Thug says 360 SSM goes hard.
Absolutely. And then Michael, I have an A5000 myself, and it falls into the insanely great category of products. It's just impossibly good.
Hey, Francois.
Michael, we didn't pay you to say that, but we really appreciate your
Dude, I was
comment.
just getting ready to say the same thing. Like, basically, everyone out here in the comments, the viewers, you all out there, you all are doing our jobs for us, but I'm glad that we're here because you're here, and you're here because we're here. All of it, and everything that we've talked about today makes a great gift for mom, a great gift for dad, and a great gift for grads as well. So again, we appreciate you all.
And we got these little trophies here because if you can zoom in right over here.
Whose shot are we going to go? We're going to go with yours?
We got best, I don't know if you can see that. We got best father right over there. We
Best
got
mother. There we go.
Right? So this is the time to buy for your mom, for your dad, for the grad in your life, or maybe for yourself, because this is some great deals going on. Now, we talked about headphones, we talked about our brand new ULT lineup,
I love that alt lineup. I think it's very sleek.
I love it. I love the design. I agree with Mason in the chat. Design is unreal. Talked about DI, talked about cameras, portable cameras, great gifts for grads as well.
So if you've missed
Soundbars.
any of that,
yeah,
definitely.
if you missed, definitely go back, check them out. But that pretty much wraps us up. So I just want to thank all of you, the viewers, because we wouldn't be here without your support. Click that like button. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to our Sony Electronics YouTube page.
Ring the bell.
Because we do go live each and every month. But that's it for me, and that's it for us. I've been Francois from Sony.
Jaron from Sony.
And we'll see you in the next live stream.